Q here. Welcome to the channel if you found it. I'm going to shuffle out to find out. Oh, seems like we're there. Or pre-shuffle so we can get a little pre-reading here before we dive into the main reading. Welcome to the channel if you found me. Cool. We're going to do a focus reading where we look at what the divine wants you to look at. The commitment, ring finger, the path forward, how to get there, and lastly our fears. So on that mark, boom. We have the Page of Pentacles. We're learning. What are we learning today? The thing unlooked at, a past disappointment, a road not taken. No road not taken. The Chariot. The Chariot is moving us along down the road because we've learned where we should have course corrected instead of just stubbornly kept going. It's Nine of Wands reversed. Okay. I don't tend to have reverse cards, but again, we're getting on down the road, so it just goes with it. Who's getting on down the road? The divine feminine energy, the negative polarity of the universe, which is, by virtue of that, not negative, but grounded. Empress energy is grounded. They're sufficient on their own because they know how to course correct. They're willing to learn. Even though they know a lot and they have a lot of empathy, they're still willing to learn because there was always past mistakes that kept us from going on down the road. That Nine of Wands wall is coming down. I don't like reverse cards, so I'm going to put that back up. What's under her? Yeah, Ten of Cups. Dream big. The dreams that you've been stacking in your head that have been walled off because of the wrong turn is now victoriously going down the right path, as you've learned. All right, let's go. Three of Pentacles. Collaborative energy on that. It's like the doors are opening because you turned around and looked at where you should go. The illusion of pretense and transitory happiness has been looked at. I was going to mention the monkey that wants the bananas reaching through the cage, and all the while just out of reach. If they just turned their back to what they wanted, they would see that the door is open and they could go get those fucking bananas. Truth, King of Swords. Sit there and pause for a moment to make sure that you are going down the right path and course correct. If not, be radically, humbly honest to yourself, because ultimately it isn't about fake appearance of happiness. It's about the solid truth. And truth that's balanced energy will make anybody happy, even if it's bad news. It's there, it's sitting there in your face instead of being pretended that it isn't. The water is getting mixed up once you go down the right path. The path not taken from the Four of Cups. Star energy. So that implies this phoniness, pretense, surface level happiness is crumbling because you don't get to a star without a tower. Five of Cups is pretty much a tower in the minor arcana. See that the lights are still on and keep going with emotions and empathy, that Empress energy. And don't worry about the lost celebration. Look towards a new reunion. Diligence energy. It's the Eight of Pentacles. It's time to put the distraction away. The diligence. The hammer's upside down, so it's like ending work for me. So put that away so you can actually set your course right instead of what you thought it should be. Yeah, put an end to that. 10 Swords. Coming in quickly. Eight of Wands energy to illuminate with the sun there to celebrate the Three Cups that we had down there. All right, proud of Laurent. Boom, boom. But it's the energy, and you're here for energy reading, so that's what's in the air. And hopefully it's good advice. If it's not, toss it the fuck out. Thanks for visiting the channel. But I'm here to relay some information and helpful tips that are transmitted by this medium we call tarot. I mean, look at the lady. Sunflower don't last long. All right. But the divine wants you to focus on the King of Wands, that The thing that keeps you from looking at what path you want to be on, and why you stubbornly keep going down the same road instead of course correcting. That's what the divine needs you to look at. The King of Wands, and it's a step above the Queen of Wands, who puts on the face of seeming happiness, but no, they fucking sell it. The commitment is to transmute this energy and look what is solid and stable, and what makes you feel whole. Yeah, makes you feel whole energy. Interesting. Never read it like that. I don't see the stubbornness. It's sometimes there, but it's what makes you feel whole. It's instead of the stubborn face, I see a content face. Path forward. Walk away from the path that isn't what you want. Look at the road untaken and course correct if that's your course. Takes a lot of, a lot of courage to walk away from what's broken and what's normal and natural and routine to go get a wish fulfillment, the 9 cups. It takes being that King of Swords truth about the pretense of fake happiness of the Queen of Wands, and our ego that holds it into place instead of, what is it that just makes you feel, Stop worrying about what other people value it at. What makes you feel like that? And then walk fucking towards it. It's going to take a lot of bravery. This moon energy here is the thing that's hidden and you don't know until you're there touching it, going, So be willing to course correct, because it may take a couple tries before you find yourself sitting in that chair. Don't find yourself sitting in this chair. Yeah. Queen of Wands. The sunflowers ain't gonna last so long. Listen to the cat. Lastly, our fears. The conflict of the reckoning that comes from walking away from the things that don't make you happy. Man, these are brave words to say, especially in the current situation, but that means I have empathy for it. It's not even worth all the money. Willing to walk away from that. That takes courage, to risk one's seeming survival. That's a conflict in the mind. It's certainly a fear. I see dominantly the shield here. It's like, I want to hold back this path, because it makes me see the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands is the path to the 10 of Pentacles. That 10 of Cups that comes solid. It's the end of the road that makes you feel like, all right, it's hard to cut. Yeah. The Fool shows up. Take the leap of courage to try something new. Or if it is on your path, that takes that radical self-honesty. And then once, even if it's the same path that you've been on, once you radically and humbly look at it in that fashion, you'll feel like this of what you're doing instead of that. King of Pentacles to the King of Wands. Queen of Wands. There's the Tower. I love this. I love tarot. It's such a great medium. Funny. I split it at the Tower, and after the Tower, which was our star card, Prattle. Tower. So, Tower, star, leap of faith, courage. Go down the right path that you want to. Don't be scared about success. Yeah. Why would you risk why would you resist 10 of Pentacles? Scared of success. I'm willing to course correct. Take critique, feedback. No. Take courage. From being willing to look like a fool, you can now transmute that energy, and it lets you, instead of being hidden, see what'll make you go, Yeah. Tower card shows up again. Interesting. Magician Tower. All right. Yeah, let's roll away that Queen of Wands. I think I got the point across there. So if you're still here and you got that, that's some solid advice worth celebrating. Up to now. Emperor. That's what the King of Wands envisions themselves being as they're doing that. Vision. Oh, yeah. They sell it not to, the Queen of Wands sells it to other people. The King of Wands sells it to themselves. But the Emperor also embodies that and also the truth of it as well. And then actually filled with empathy and love about what it is. That's why it's 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment. Why are you scared of that success? Go out there and celebrate. Yeah. From the, here's a hint, if this is not translating well for you. Sometimes the things that we resist is the very thing that makes us go, Seven of Wands is resistance, but it can also lead to what fuels you. What do you get up for? Ain't the monotony in this everyday blah, 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 is frustrating. That ain't it. Worried about what everybody thinks while you just stand there, keep pretending and selling it to yourself instead of walking away from it, scared of being successful at what would make you feel like, yeah, I guess that is scary and frustrating. But an emperor, a boss, a not grounded energy. That's why they need the Empress energy, feminine energy, because it just goes wild. They're not willing to walk away from it because they're content and convince themselves that it's and the truth is that they are scared of success, and well, they don't want to hold back their emotions. That's all how that can play out with just dominant masculine energy. That's why you need the other side, the polarity, which helps ground you. So what's coming in quickly is turning around that energy. Now, it doesn't matter to gender. If you're still watching tarot and spiritual readings and you haven't gotten that yet, it's just energy. It's positive and negative. We just slap those labels on it because it's convenient. I don't care who you are. In that situation, tears aren't rolling down your face. You aren't really living anymore. That's what makes you turn around. That's what makes you walk towards your 9 cups. That's what makes you course correct instead of just doing it. Step away from the distraction so you can go get what you want, the transformation after the tower to leap in. Boom. But you hold back because it's all right, it's good, sold it to yourself. That's why the Divine's really harping on that really hard. I want you to change your perspective about it. All right. Where are we at? May not even clarify. 1331. All right, boom. Clarify. The fables. Seems we got fables coming along too. Energy's coming in swiftly to put an end to something viciously if it has to. The universe don't play around. Everybody likes to bubbles, flowers, and fairies, the universe, but the universe is just energy and it's gonna make it right. Star energy. It's gonna make it right. Instead of that wall that we had in the pre-shuffle. It'll lead to victory. One keeps their heart open to seek out this feeling, which will lead to the others. And it makes a coupling and joining of balanced energy, justice. 2 of Cups into justice. Balanced energy is happy energy. Instead of the 10 wands for keeping the wall up. Pass away without ever doing anything. Yeah. Hermit energy. What's the energy that's being poured into the star? Here, I'll just let you read it. I won't even say it. Coming in swiftly. It's okay to be successful. Sometimes successful is being loved. Yeah, being loved. Truth, sort of truth there. is just sometimes successful. Truth. Time to realize that and sacrifice the pride that keeps you from actually feeling like that. Go get those 10 of Pentacles. And Divine's hitting hard. Path you know, new path you can go down. Again, the path you may be on is for you, worth celebrating. Just change the enjoyment perception of it. I understand everything gets stagnant. Transform it. Transmutation energy, alchemy energy, the Magician. Back to the Two of Cups. Alright, well, that's the Divine. The Commitment. Why is the feel-good King of Pentacles? Because, swift incoming energy from the Knight of Swords. On the bottom there, flew out. A collaboration. That energy came up during the pre-shuffle too. Maybe a collaboration between similar vibes is going to pull you into a new direction of happenstancely becoming successful even while guarded. The universe ain't playing. These are major arcana. Boom. Transformation. Yeah, Emperor shows up again. Finally time to pull the sword from the stone to go get your victory. Well, keep that open heart. I say that as that the Eight of Swords, which is just being frozen in your own mind, but in this particular Fables deck, it's the energy that had to be wielded in order to sell that lie to yourself, which keeps you from going down a new path, which leads to celebration and transformation. That has its time and place. Don't always keep having to wear it. Her story is that she had to dress as a donkey in order to leave her in a poor situation. But then she never took off the ass hat. Queen of Cups. Incoming collaboration, which points out how one still holds the facade instead of being truly, authentically real. The one that can wear the world like a light garment and feel that way. Worth the risk. Worth the conflict. Go get your passion that leads you to happiness. Don't you want to be happy? King of Pentacles. Again, can't make this shit up. Swear to God. King of Pentacles energy. King of Pentacles energy. Remember the fable for that. World Turtle. I was just going to do that, yeah. Walk away from being out in the cold and not... She could just go in there and not get frostburned. Don't get burned. Go get warm. Food. Stop resisting it. Stop telling yourself that it's... I like it outside, even though, you know, my toes are turning black and falling off. That's that ass hat still being worn instead of being truthful. And I don't want to do this anymore. It's okay. I'm gonna be like, turn around and go the direction that makes me feel like, instead of telling myself, nah, I like it outside. Queen of Truth, not King of Swords. She makes heads roll. She kind of is cold about it. Same like energy, but she just couldn't care how you felt about it. And so when she does that, she goes, I couldn't care how you feel about it. You know this sucks. You're not fooling nobody. You're not even yourself, honestly. Fooling yourself. The Seven of Swords. The energy come out here. That's interesting. It sucks. Cut it out. Stop lying to yourself. Go get that collaboration. Five of Wands. Why are you here other than all the reasons I've been talking about? Okay. Snare, no, that ain't it. The star energy radiating off this Hermit again. Scared of getting your wish? Oh wow. Scared requires courage, strength, an open heart. Oh no. Indecision before has stabbed me in the heart and kept me from moving on. That's the truth there. Lightning struck tower. Ding. Paradigm shift. Perception changed. Oh my God, I could be happier. It's not that scary. What's scary is wearing the world like a light garment. That means you can wear the ass hat when you need to, and it means you don't have to always wear it all the time. Sometimes you make heads roll. Sometimes you make people stay and celebrate. Depends on the path that you're going down. How and what do you do to feel like that? Just be honest about it. No judgment. Don't say that. All right. This is it. Yeah. Doing nothing is the same as having this conflict and strife. It's not going down the road. However, there is wisdom in taking the moment's pause to know, so that way you again can assess if the path that you're on is making you feel like that, but monotony, routines made it feel or is it time to walk away? Stop fooling yourself. Be truth about it. Screw the conflict. Fuck it. Wear the world like a light garment. Go swiftly. Get that, again, collaboration that makes you feel like that. Transform this. Make a celebration. Go down the other path. Versus everything I said there. Be the Emperor energy. With the Knight of Swords underneath it again, which turns everything around. Sitting still and doing nothing and resisting the feeling of, this is the fear section again, resisting enjoying life. The fable behind this is he worked hard and diligently to grow all these beautiful fruits for him and his children, but he focused so much on that he didn't even get to enjoy the fruits of his labor. Only they did. And he died just working for a dream instead of walking and going and getting. That there is justice. I can't say it enough. Justice is happiness. It's a tangible sun. You can touch it. You can touch it till it goes. Beautiful. All right, there we go. Boom. Yeah, the 9 walls is falling. Be radically honest of what's been holding you back, even if it makes you blush. Go get it. Go get it. Fucking star energy. I love Tarot's medium. It's generally always like this, especially when spoken aloud. Sharing with others. So, again, if you're still here, thanks for sticking around and learning a valuable lesson. Get it. Just utilizing the cards to tell a story. This is knowledge that everyone should know and face. But what's nice about the medium is that it's the energy that's being presented right now. Now is the time for this. So a lot of the times the energy like misses us, or our gumption to get past this fear and walk away isn't the time. Timing is important. That's why the star is divine timing. How many times did we see this star? No, we didn't see a 7 of Pentacles, but a 7 of Pentacles is also that as well. Queen of Pentacles. She's got everything she needs because she knows what it is. She knows what makes her feel like, King of Pentacles has to go fuck around and find out. Judgment upside down. Interesting. Don't know. Yeah. Leaves you out in the cold, that 5 of Pentacles energy to the 5 of Swords. It's short-sighted, not real victory. It's the downside and outcome of the 5 of Wands. It's frustrating. All right, let's shuffle up. Let's do Let's just do exactly 3 cards. I won't do a pyramid. Let's just vagabonds on. 7 of Swords. That deception. I guess he wants to talk that home. Oh, we'll walk it on home because we're not going to resist that. It makes me feel good to relay this information because I know it's transformative, even if you've heard it before or maybe you've never heard it before. But now the information is there and it cannot be unknown or unheard. It can be forgotten, but it doesn't take away the fact that it actually came to you. And when the information is needed and useful, it'll be there. Because as I mentioned before, sometimes we miss this energy. The world. We're just going to pull from the bottom. Let everything I just said about the 7 of Swords. The world. And we pull the truth out. And it gets us to calm waters. The 6 of Swords. It gives you that feeling, that feeling I kept going with the King of Pentacles here. Is that satiation that a kid gets from the smallest joys. It doesn't even have to be big career change, person change. It could be just, you know what? I like blue cheese dressing. High Priestess, it just dawns on you this very dull information that you've been scared of the success here. In this particular instance, that is fear, the fear aspect of this reading. That holds you back from victory. It muffles your heart so everything can't turn. All right, boom, can't turn around. Magician. Repeating cuts there over and over and over. I stand by this wholeheartedly. I will have no fear of that because now I am equipped with knowledge. I see the path forward, and I'll do that as well. I'm committed to walking that path, and Divine, I've heard you, and I will assess that so I can get happy. Yeah, within a dark place. If this resonated with you, awesome. Thanks again for being here. Help me grow. Share the message as well, too. I'm here to help. Because truly, if you're in a dark space, Q's got you. Go get your new world. The Ouroboros.